excessive immigration, it's like a flood built. It's like a dam building up. Like the pressure is building and building. It's not like it's just going to be like, oops, now we see what happened. Now let's fix it. It's like if you don't do anything about it and the dam bursts, then all of a sudden you have like gangs in different cities organizing and controlling things with weapon. Like you cannot allow this crazy crap. So I don't know what to do because mass deportations does sound like not the right way to go. That sounds like that's going to be historically remembered as like the day that the United States became the Nazi party.
Why?
Like, fearing that the good guys in their desire to do good end up becoming the evil ones. That story's been told over and over throughout time.
No, I think
Ian,
we need to deport. We need to deport people.
Ian, you're wrong. The saying is, be careful when fighting monsters. Because you might lose to those monsters.
Lest ye become one. That is the story. Gaze into the abyss long enough, and the abyss gazes into you. So, in a desire to do right, I don't think that leaving them in this country unattended is the right move. But the idea that we would set up like some police state, spy state to try and find them and then deport them, like then we just have this new infrastructure to deport and destroy other people.
We know where they are. They're in like hotels and we're housing them and paying for that.
We have no choice.
We know where they are.
We have no choice.
We have to deport them.
I think we have to deport as well because the other piece of it too is that's a huge major deterrent. If you look at the family separation thing that happened under Obama and then it happened under Trump, that turned out to really decrease the number of people who came to the border seeking to get in.
Yep.
When we keep extending all of these programs and opportunities and, reversing Remain in Mexico, which was actually a terrible idea to reverse that. When we do all of that stuff, we're actually just encouraging people from all over the world to come in.
But the issue is...
And we have to deter it.
But the issue is you would have to create a massive new police force in order to actually deport 15 or so million people. Dave Smith brought this up last night, and he's correct. Yes, they need to be, if the criminal aliens need to be deported. There's no excuse. If you overstay your visa, you get deported. You're not a citizen of this country. And as Bernie Sanders said, if you have open borders, your country will get poor. That being said, how will this be done is the challenge. And Ian's correct. If I certainly do not like the answer of Trump gets in and then says, I'm going to need, $5 billion to rapidly expand and create a new police force in this country to track down illegal immigrants or to rapidly expand ICE. And then you have to understand what that means. That means you're going to have ICE agents knocking on doors. You're going to have warrants. They will likely have to come to your house.
There's going to be people getting killed. There's going to be law enforcement who will get killed.
What we're asking for, that I don't mind law enforcement. Law enforcement, good thing. Having law enforcement hold people accountable, good thing. Challenge rapidly expanding government power in a short period of time, bad thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the metaphor of like your boat is taking on water. It's still taking on water. These are the immigrants coming across the border. So let's get this water out of the boat. But you ever see that meme where the guy's like trying to bail the bucket out of the boat, but it's filling faster than he's able to bail? So like, how do you get all that water out? Well, you can boil it. Well, and if the water is the immigrant, I'm not talking about destroying. Like, there's other ways than grabbing them and moving them. There are other ways. There's got to be.
So the first that has happened is we need border security. So when Trump gets elected, here's what he should do. Encourage all southern border states to create their own border barriers. Trump does not need to build a big, beautiful wall from sea to shining sea, 30 feet made of concrete. He can go to all these border states and he can say, do your thing. Because they've already tried and Biden's shut them down. Once you have that in place, you then seek the areas out where they're breaking through, where the criminal aliens, the cartel members are breaking through.
Like that Eagle Pass part.
Right. You stop that. After that, then you start. You can't bail water until you've plugged the leak. You do that. And you don't need, it's funny. Michael Ian Black wrote this really stupid article where he's like, 20 million, you need two police officers for every illegal immigrant to get them all done in a day. And it's like, shut up. He actually said Trump would enlist the Proud Boys. And I'm like, there's like 10,000 Proud Boys.